Now I've added some water, just a bit of water, few drops of it to black color. And let's go and drop in the tree trunk of this pine tree. That's the basic foundation of this tree. And now I've switched over to a flat brush. This is a hog hair brush. This will give you a lot of textures and will give you a lot of detailings. The thing is, you should load the tip of this brush full of paint, okay, so that you get some crisp edges for this pine tree. And apply very little pressure, and the place where the paint has to be loaded on the brush is the tip of the brush, very tip of the brush. So that's going to give you a clarity as to how it's going to go. And now let's load in some limello and sap green on the same brush. That is the hog hair brush, flat hog hair brush. Let's sort of come right over here. I've cleaned this brush. You can have a couple of those going on so that you can immediately take in a different brush and get in for the highlights. So I usually recommend three brushes. One is for light, one is for dark, and one is for blending. But here there is not much of blending. Of course, there is some blending in the tree trunk at the bottom, which we will be working on it in the end of this video. Apart from that, there is no blending required for this because we're looking for textures. When you blend colors, you you don't see the textures, you don't see the detailings. That is the reason you blend background elements in the landscape painting and you don't blend foreground elements that much. And now I'll take in some limello with the same brush and add in the highlights. Today we'll think that the light is coming from the left, so I'm applying the highlights on the left side of the tree. The highlights will be more dominant on the left side, but of course that doesn't mean the right side has to be dark or shadowy. No, you have to create that contrast, so you need some highlights everywhere. It's only a matter of degree. The left side will be more dominant as you're seeing now. And now let's go ahead and add in some highlight to the tree trunk. For that, I've taken my round brush, I've taken some white and just a touch of yellow ochre. You may add some burnt sienna, different shades of brown like Van Dyke brown, brown made with red and green. And for this, I'm using yellow ochre with white so that we get a good contrastish tree trunk. And let's add in some tree trunk indications, barely touching the surface, barely. And even for this, load the tip of the round brush full of paint. Okay, that depends how much your tree trunk is hiding behind the leaves. So you can go and play around with that, have some fun. Yeah. And to avoid over cluttering of the paint and things, you can add very little water wherever it's required, as you have seen in this tutorial, but never take even a single drop of water to highlight the leaves or the foliage of this pine tree or any other tree in the landscape which is there in the foreground. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and thanks for watching.